Good morning. I start a 3-day trip today. It is, oh gosh, I've lost track of what day it is, but it's okay. So this is day 1 of 3. Today we just have one leg to Fort Lauderdale, and it is 5:10. We're fixing to start boarding, and we get in at like 10, and I'm just gonna probably lay out by the pool and hang out because that's all I have to do today. And yeah, tomorrow's busy. We have 4 legs, but I'll talk about that later because it looks like we're about to start boarding now. So I will talk to y'all in a bit. All right, just got to Fort Lauderdale. Just getting all settled. It was an easy flight here, just the one leg, and it is right about 10 a.m. right now. So I think I might go to Outback. We're in the same area that I was at for training, so it's convenient because I'm kind of familiar with the area. So we'll see whether or not I decide. I have food that I brought with me, but you know, I always crave that one warm meal, and since I have time, I might just do it. But after that, I am definitely going to go by the pool and just hang out and maybe start editing a little bit of a couple of videos that I have to prepare for you guys. So that's about it for now. I'll see y'all in a little bit. And I think I forgot to mention it before, but I am position B on this trip. I'm a part of the main crew, and because I am the most junior on most of these trips because I'm brand new, I don't really get my first pick on which position, so I kind of have to wait for the other 2 to figure out what they want to do first. So anyways, I am position B on this trip. They call it the busy bee because you're working the aisle during boarding, and a lot of busy work, but it's not that hard. I like it. I don't mind. I'll do whichever position I end up with is fine. So I am just heading to Outback now. I think I'm gonna just pick up the food and take it back to the hotel. I haven't quite decided, and it actually feels really good out. There's a little bit of a breeze, which kind of cools it off. It actually feels really, really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna grab some food and then go back to the hotel. So, okay, I lied. So right next door to Outback is this place called PDQ, and picked up some zucchini fries because they were thebomb.com with some ranch. My whole time I was in Fort Lauderdale, I ate there. It's not the best for you, but we don't have it in Texas that I know of anyways. So I had to get that because I can get Outback anywhere. So headed back to the hotel now. Gonna eat and enjoy this layover. Good morning. It is day 2 of this trip. We have 4 legs today. We go from here in Fort Lauderdale to Orlando, Orlando to Cleveland, Cleveland to Myrtle Beach, and then Myrtle Beach to Baltimore. We are on a 321 aircraft today, so nice and big. A wide aisle is my favorite part because we have so much room to move around, but we're about to start boarding now. Hey y'all, just got into Baltimore, and man, 4 legs wiped me out. I am tired, ready to just relax a little bit and get this makeup off because it's been on since 5 this morning, something like that. We started the day at 6:30 report time at the airport, and just got done, and it's like 7 o'clock right now. So I'm gonna get this face off, take this makeup off because it is caked on at this point. And I'll see y'all probably in the morning. just got on my plane now. We're on a 321, so this is my jump seat over here. It's all the way over there. And I'm responsible for this door and the one on that side as well. And this is my little zone for the day. We only have 2 legs, one to Chicago and then one back to Dallas. And that's it for this 3-day trip. And my responsibilities are pretty much I have to brief the exit row. And I just did my pre-flight checks of all my equipment that I'm required to check. And we are early, so I'm just gonna hang out, maybe check social media. And it is 5 o'clock. We won't start boarding for another like 20 or 30 minutes. So, good morning. And this is our largest aircraft that we have. There are 5 flight attendants because per federal regulations, you have to have 1 flight attendant for every 50 passengers. So there are 5 of us on here because there's like 230 seats or something like that. And it doesn't matter if the plane is completely full or if we only have 200 people, we still have to accommodate all of the seats as if they were full. So there's 5 flight attendants, and I'm closer to the front, about 3/4 of the way closer to the front than I am the back on this trip since I'm the flight attendant. Hey y'all, I'm in my car. I've been released from scheduling and I am done for today. I am headed back home. I'm off for the next 4 days, so I am commuting home now. I am driving 3.5-ish hours to my house, and yeah, I'm done. Our 2 legs were the first one was a big challenge, second one wasn't so bad, but that first one, we had this issue with this passenger and it just escalated in the air, and like law enforcement was called. It was a whole issue, but thankfully the second one wasn't as bad. We had great passengers. They were awesome. It really made up for that first one being such a dud, truly. And anyways, done. I'm happy. I'm off for 4 days. It's gonna be busy. I'm thinking about doing a day in the life of a mom video, maybe what my life is like when I go home, or what it's like when I'm at home on my last day before I have to commute, because I would love to show more of my commuting life, because I do want to be able to show that to you. Most of the YouTubers that are moms that I found and flight attendants, they don't commute, they live in base, and there's a big difference when you live in base, versus commuting, as far as the accessibility of the job and everything, and being able to just go to the airport, or having to go up the day before, like me, because I commute, to be ready for on-call or your flight or whatever. Anyways, so I'm thinking about doing one of those videos. Be sure to like this video, especially if you think that would be something you want to see, and subscribe if you aren't already a part of this YouTube family community of mine, and I will see y'all in my next video. Thanks so much.